So today we're going to talk to you about why the no contact rule works on everyone. Yes, it does work. It works on men and women. And it's the number one thing that we advise you to do after the breakup, to either reattract your ex or to heal emotionally after your relationship ends. So you have to understand that people want what they can't have. It's a psychological drive that we have to want things that are in limited quantity or are exclusive to us. You see it, you've seen it throughout history, you see it in your own personal life. When we are going to look on Amazon for a pair of shoes or some other website that says only 2 are left in stock, that's going to provoke something with us. It's going to provoke, oh, I have to get these now, because if I wait around, I'm not going to get them. This is why you see during Black Friday, you see people damn near about to have a riot in Walmart over some Pokemon thing that's only 5 left. They tell you this because they want to get you into the store. We only have 5 TVs at the store. You get here at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's the best time to come. It's the same way after the breakup. Because when your ex leaves you, your attention and your presence and your self-worth is being taken for granted by your ex, because you're showing a lot of negative behavior towards them, a lot of unattractive behavior towards them, so they don't value you. But when you go no contact, that's when your presence becomes scarce, and human beings respond to scarcity on a deeper level. We react more to a loss than we do a gain. So during the breakup, you don't need to push yourself out there. You need to remove yourself from the situation, and that's gonna make your ex respond in a way that you probably didn't think was possible.
And again, you guys, I can't stress this enough, but it's that time between the breakup that actually brings you guys closer together. So time is the biggest band-aid. And just as an example, guys, back when I was in high school, when I was bad, doing my thing, typical high school kid. There was a guy I absolutely hated. Me and him never got along throughout the whole high school life. I never got along with this guy, okay? Me and him got in fights, like physical fights, all types of stuff, okay? I seen him at the bar maybe like a year ago. And me and this guy are over here just going shot for shot, just throwing them back and just kind of like laughing about all this stuff. Guys, when I say that we hate each other in high school, we hated each other. But time passed, that Band-Aid healed whatever type of beef that we had with each other, time healed it. Next thing you know what, I'm over here having drinks with this guy that I'm over here talking about, fighting and hurting and doing this and that too, and it's that time that healed everything. And it's just like that with relationships, you guys. Even if you did do something really bad, really crazy, it's just the time that heals it. You get to the point where you start maturing and forgetting about it, and all right, well, man, maybe it's not that bad. He was going through his little phase, or so it's that time that heals, that passes by and like heals everything till it gets to the point where you're just like, you know what, whatever, I'll talk to him again. Yeah, let me see what's up with this person. I used to love hanging out with so and so, man. We had a good time together. Let me go ahead and call him up, just, let them know I miss them. See what they're up to or whatnot. And that's what makes your ex come back to you. So that time passes by, they start thinking about, I did have a good time with Murphy. I mean, Murphy was pretty cool. He was pretty funny, he was a funny guy. We just call him just to say I miss him, see what he's up to, this and that, So that's why you gotta let the time just kind of let the time ride out, guys. You can't speed time along. There's nothing you can do to make the clock move faster, okay? Let time heal everything. So guys, keep in mind this, okay? Maybe other dating coaches say this and that, or I see a lot of people post this on our comments. But there's no such thing as a 30-day no contact, a 90-day no contact, no year no contact, guys. When they break up with you, you need to just respect them and just give them their space as if they were gone, dead, like you're never gonna see them again, okay? Because the thing is, hopefully you don't see them again unless they reach out and contact you, unless they come back to you, because you gotta keep in mind, you guys, you are the prize, okay? You're the one that's making all the improvements with yourself. You're the better person now. They brushed you off. Let them come to you. You don't, from now on, it's like they're gone, they're dead. You don't care about them, forget about them. Erase their number out of your phone, erase them out of your memory the best that you can. Let them come to you. Don't do this, oh, it's been 30 days, knock and call them back up, or it's been 90 days. Now she's gonna fall in love with me when I send her this email. Once I hit send on this, she's gonna she's gonna jump in her car and drive over to my house. Like, dude, it doesn't work like that, guys. There's no certain, let them come to you. There's no X amount of days. But time will heal. It's just there's no certain amount of days or time to actually determine that.
Let's think about it. If I break my ankle and he breaks his ankle, we're not going to heal at the same time. There's no set time or that, oh, you'll be back on your feet without crutches in 90 days or 2 months or whatever. Everyone reacts differently to an emotional situation. So you have to understand, you have to give yourself time to heal. You can't place an arbitrary number on when the healing process is going to be done. It's going to be complete. It's going to be done when it's going to be done. So you have to give it time and be patient with this. And another reason why no contact works on everyone is because they respect you more when you respect yourself. So understand that when you're showing characteristics of self-respect and self-love and self-worth, they're gonna treat you how you treat yourself in any walk of life, professional life, business life, your career, your friends and family, strangers. When you're radiating self-love and integrity, people are either gonna get on board with what you're on, or they're gonna get out of the way. So you have to really understand that and harness that and carry that. And that's why we say go no contact, so you can get back to becoming that who you were and building upon that and living a life of self-improvement. Because how you're acting at the time of the breakup is repelling people away. It's negative feelings of scarcity, feelings of low self-esteem, you lack confidence. So by going no contact, you're saying, look, I respect myself. I'm not gonna be anywhere where I'm not wanted. So over time, when your ex starts to see that, when they realize that, wow, you know what? I do kind of respect him for not pressuring me and not pushing, trying to push for the relationship back and trying to bribe me. I really respect that they did that, because most people during a breakup, during a tough time, they're not gonna act like that. So over time, they're able to see that, but they can't see that until you walk away and go no contact. So when people see that this is a person of decency and of a higher moral ground, they're gonna realize that I can either respect this person or just get out of the way, period. Because they're not gonna allow me to do anything. They're not gonna allow me to say something towards them. They're not gonna tolerate that. So when they see that you're on the path towards upliftment, spiritual upliftment, physical upliftment, intelligence, they're gonna say it's very attractive. So you really have to lead with that self-respect, because your ex is gonna see it, and when it comes time for them to reach out to you, they're gonna come from a place of, I care for them, I love them, because they respect themselves.
We don't talk about this too much, but you don't accept the friend zone type thing, guys. You're not okay with being friends after the breakup. If you wanna have an intimate relationship with them, you need to let them know, I want an intimate relationship. I don't want this friend zone where me and you just go out and go on dinner dates and I pay for it, and then we say bye and give each other a hug and that's it. Like, guys, let them know that. Yeah. No friendship, okay?
What no contact does is it restricts the freedom of choice your ex had at the time of the breakup. I can get them back when I want to. I can call them back when I want to, because they're always gonna orbit around and be in the friend zone. They put you in the friend zone, and I can get them back when I want. And that they have the option to do that, because you're allowing yourself to be put in that position. But when you go no contact, you're limiting the choice for them to do that, and that's gonna provoke the response. You think about when you hear the terrible twos and someone who is a teenager just right before puberty or maybe right after puberty, and that's probably the toughest age of childhood for a parent to deal with, because it's the kid at 2 years old is seeing a lot of freedom because of his physiological changes. Now they're able to walk, they're able to talk and say, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat strained peas anymore. I want to eat cereal. I want to eat oatmeal. I want to eat fruit. I want to eat candy. And they're able to walk, they're able to grab things and move around the house. But because of this newfound growth that they have, their parents are saying, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Before they couldn't even talk, so they didn't have a choice. But now they have this choice, and they're restricted in that. And that's why they act out the way that they're acting. Same with a teenager. At that point, they have a little bit more authority. They may be able to drive, or they're having feelings towards the opposite sex, and they want to have beer. They're being dealt with. They're dealing with all these societal pressures that they're being faced with that they didn't have before when they were a little bit younger. So now they're pushing back with their parents now, because they want to stay out later and they want to go have a beer. They want to smoke. They want to do all of these things that they're like almost an adult, but not yet an adult. So they feel like they have this entitlement to do whatever they want. So that's why there's a lot of pushback, because they have more freedom. They have more choices at their disposal now. So when you go no contact, you're restricting the choice. You're taking the choice from them and putting it back on your end now. You decide the fate and the destiny of this relationship now. Whereas before it was up to them because you're pushing, and it's just repelling them away. But now you going no contact, you gain your self-love back, you gain your self-respect now. Now you're dictating what's gonna be going down. You're dictating the card, you're holding the card. So now it's no longer in their choice anymore. And that's gonna provoke that response that they need to act and do something. And when they do something, that means they're gonna reach out to you, DM, they're gonna call you, they're gonna do a drive-by, they're gonna have sleepless nights, they're gonna be crying and calling your mom. But that's only achieved once you pull out of the situation and go completely ghost. Every coaching call that we do, they're struggling with no contact. And I know it's hard. That's why we have an entire playlist dedicated to no contact and how to do it properly and the effects that it has on your ex. So go ahead and click that link to the left and we'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.